I don't want to get a call in the middle of the night. We had another wreck in our front yard.
A man is fighting for his home. The Department of Transportation wants to buy a portion of his property to widen the road and make it safer. But he says his home has already been hit by cars 3 times, asking how taking more of his property away will keep his family safer. RTV6's Stephanie Wade is working for you in Russiaville tonight.
Here's where State Road 26 sits now. But through a road widening project, the state wants to take 60 feet of property in the right-of-way from Jared Orm's home. You can see by the sticks marked here. His home that's already been hit by a car 3 different times.
A car hit right into this window, took our house 7 inches off the foundation. And it took 2 bulldozers and a bunch of people to put it back together.
Orem put these hay bales in front of where one car went flying through the window years ago.
Give my children a barrier, between them and the road, acting as a little bit of a bumper. So
because they're sleeping there now.
They sleep there now.
And that's not all. The other side of the house has been hit twice, too.
My office is right at that window, and, I always wonder what if a semi came through the wall.
I have a 3-year-old and newborn, like you said here, and my wife, obviously, and I want to make sure they're taken care of. I don't want to, fear while we're sleeping.
So when they heard INDOT would be buying part of their property, losing more of their yard to widen the road, they were concerned. Plans for the project place the road just 34 feet away from their front door.
From what I've been told, State Road 26 through here is one of the more dangerous roads in all of the state. And it's only going to get worse when they widen it.
The large trees planted.
Every one of them's coming out, I'll put it that way. So we're going to lose a lot.
Orem feels the state offered him too low of price for the property and says they won't buy the home for what he feels it's worth.
I'd really like to settle with the state. I'd like to get away from this project.
INDOT tells me they use a variety of procedures to determine property value and ensure public acquisition is fair and equitable. They also allow for landowner negotiation. But Orem says that just isn't happening. He's hired an attorney to fight for this. Working for you, Stephanie Wade, RTV6.
Thank you, Stephanie. And INDOT says the project includes widening the road, adding roadside shoulders, installing rumble stripping, improving drainage, modifying or replacing culverts, improving sidewalks, and adding a turning lane at State Road 26 at 75. And when we asked if INDOT would consider negotiating with the homeowner, they said, as of now, the home is set to be condemned and they'll receive an appraisal through the court process.